CashMoney CS2, straight to the point. This is the best opportunity that we've had in years to buy knives as investments. Of course, this applies right now for any type of play skin, but knives are the most desirable kind of play skin, and they are the ones that are gonna appreciate the most over time because they're the ones that are looked at as collectibles the most. Oh, but Cash, Valve just posted an update that killed the knives. They're done. They're done forever. They're never coming back. Shut the fuck up. This is the best thing that could have happened for you to invest in knives right now. This is the dip that you should be buying on. You see, if we look at the market cap of the CS2 market as a whole, of course, this was pretty much the worst thing that Valve could have done, and it actually created the biggest dip that has ever existed in the CS2 market's existence. But if we actually up the scale of the graph itself and look at time a little bit further back, we can see that the market didn't go down as much as people will make you think it did. It only went back like a couple years in time. So considering that, and considering how this update was pretty much the worst thing that Valve could have possibly done to knives, and it only sacrificed this much of the knives price, they only went down like 50%, and it's crazy that I'm saying only and the word 50% in the same sentence, but it could have been worse, you see. Because considering all of that, we should expect the CS market to be up and higher than it ever was in a couple years time from now. That is, of course, unless the game itself completely dies for some reason. Unforeseen circumstances just wipe the game off the planet. But knowing how big Valve is and how good they are when they make their financial decisions and their business decisions and stuff, and considering how a lot of stuff that's exciting right now is coming out from Valve, like the Steam machine, like all of their hardware, and they're coming up with Half-Life 3 soon, allegedly. I would say this company is good, and it's gonna be good for at least a couple years now. So this is where the investment potential of knives comes into play. This is the biggest dip that they've ever shown in their price. The huge sell-off that everybody was expecting has now happened. Everybody who wanted to sell their knife for profit, who bought at the initial first dip in price, has now done that, and the prices have tanked. So this is actually the bottom of the pit, the best position that the knives can ever be at for you to buy them as investments for the long term. So if you are looking for play skins to invest in that you can flex in game and have fun with and look cool in game with, but also use them as investments and make money over time, have your money work for you, this is the best thing you can do right now. Oh well, okay, but which knives do I buy, man? Which knives are the good ones? Well, I was expecting you to ask us. So simply put, I would say there's no bad option except for something extremely ugly like a Navaya Safari Mesh. Of course, I wouldn't expect that to go up in price anytime soon. Maybe a little bit, like $5 in like 2 years, but pretty much whatever your budget is, man. If you're operating on a low budget, you can go for like a nice gut knife, like a gut knife Doppler or a tiger tooth. That's surely gonna appreciate because it's a high tier skin, at least on the knife. Or if you are on the mid-range budget, you can go for like a flip knife or a paracord. I would recommend you go for the knives that are most popular with the community. So even if you're like the biggest fan of the Navaya knife, I'm sorry to say this, man, but it's not gonna go up as much as other knives. And if you're willing to sacrifice the profit because you like the Navaya knife so much, you're like the #1 fan of it, then cool, you do you, but you have been warned. Yeah, man, pretty much if you're like on a unlimited budget, if you're on a huge budget, you can go for like an N9 bayonet, a butterfly knife, karambit, talon, all of that good stuff. I'm gonna be coming up with some more videos for everything that happens every single day in the CS2 market, because these days it's been crazy. A whole lot of news has been flying around the place. A whole lot of stuff has been happening in the CS2 market. So thank you for watching another video. If you want to tune in, you can subscribe to the channel. We're gonna grow this, make this a little hub for the CS2 investors. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.